this video, I'm going to show you how to temper chocolate chips. I have some chocolate chips here in my bowl, and I also have some chocolate chips which I have laid out in an orderly fashion, and I'm going to show you why in 1 second. So I've zoomed in to show you the chocolate chips a little bit closer. Now the first thing that you notice is that they're all in nice lines. You may have noticed that when you buy chocolate chips at the store and when you hold them in your hand, they don't melt very easily, and there's a reason for that. And the reason being is that all of the molecules are properly placed, they're properly formed, and this gives structure to the chocolate, just like you see here. As soon as you add a little bit of heat to your chocolate chips, the molecules go crazy and they do this. And now there is total chaos. All of the chocolate chips don't know what they're doing. All of the molecules inside are very confused and they act like this. There is no rule, there is nothing that's uniform. Everything is in total chaos. So when you go and try to chill your chocolate, you'll notice that it never comes back exactly the way you wanted it to. It doesn't get that perfect structure. It doesn't get all of those lines. All of the chocolate is still in chaos. So there's a simple way to fix this. And it's by adding in brand new chocolate which still has structure. All of these chocolates here, the molecules inside don't know what to do, and they're looking for somebody to teach them, to put them back into order. So by introducing new chocolate which has never been melted, it actually teaches the molecules in these chocolates to actually start going back into line like this. And that is a really simple way of thinking about how chocolate is tempered. And I'm going to show you that in the next step. What I have here is 2 cups of chocolate chips. I am using semi-sweet chocolate chips here today, but this works with milk chocolate or dark chocolate as well. So I've got 1 cup here, 1 cup here. I'm going to microwave this bowl here, the 1 cup. I'm going to microwave this on defrost until it's melted, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back, and I microwaved my chocolate on the defrost mode, and it is nice and melted now. Now this is very, very warm. And at this point, I'm going to take this chocolate and pour it into here. Now remember when I was saying in the opening sequence, all of the molecules that are in this chocolate now, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, they need some kind of instruction or a teacher. And this chocolate here with the molecules that are still good, these molecules are going to teach the molecules in that chocolate. So I'm going to take some of this chocolate, I'm going to get it in there, and then I'm going to keep mixing, and I want to get most of that chocolate melted. So the unmelted chocolate chips are going to teach the melted chocolate what to do. And this is what we call tempering. So it's going to temper our chocolate. So when it cools, it's actually going to get firm and it's going to be really nice like it used to be. If you melted all of the chocolate together, all of this chocolate together, you would not be able to temper this chocolate. You would have to actually add more chocolate to the mix. You can see this is slowly melting. So I'm just going to keep going at this until it's really melted down. If I see that this melts completely, then I can add a little bit more. You want to stop adding chocolate chips to the melted chocolate when you see that the melted chocolate is not absorbing any more of the chocolate. So you want to get all this going and just keep stirring. And if you find that it is getting a little bit cold, you can take the heat of your hand and just get it underneath. And keep going at that, and it'll eventually all melt in. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll be back in a minute or 2. Okay, and at this point, most of that chocolate has melted in there. I can see that it has really incorporated all of that extra chocolate chip. So I can take a few more and just drop them in. You don't want to put too many in. You just want to get to the point where they really don't melt anymore. And from experience, I kind of know that's going to be about it. Now what happens if you had dumped all those in and hardly any of them melted? That means your chocolate wasn't very hot to begin with. You can take the whole thing, put it into the microwave, and only put it on the defrost for about 10 seconds because you don't want to completely melt all of the little pieces that are still in there, because if you do, then you're going to have to add even more chocolate in there to temper it. So you can see that there's still some in here, and those are probably not going to melt 100%. However, there is enough new chocolate in there, the teacher chocolate that are teaching those students, that this here is going to be tempered. And that looks really, really good. And that's how easy it is to temper chocolate. And this works with any type of chocolate. This is how you do it simply at home. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I explained it well enough. So I don't know if I did. Hopefully I did a good job. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.